Okay, let's move into reels. Uh, I'll point out a couple ones that I liked. I was gonna have people, pull up ones on their phone, kind of laugh, talk about them, or if they had some serious ones, kind of chop it up and give our perspectives on them. So I'll try to pull this one up, and then I'll just pause it a little bit through once you get the gist of maybe you've heard it before, maybe you kind of hear first a little bit of words, and then I'll just speak on it.
Always try to make sure, like, my friends that didn't choose the streets, the ones that we consider to be squares, like, I always try to make sure I tell them how proud of them I am. Because they the strong ones, they the tough guys. They the ones who didn't break. Most of us broke early in life, man. We fell to the pressure, we fell to the temptation. And they came outside the same hood and walked past the same temptation, all the shit that's going on, the peer pressure, and they stayed focused.
I like where he's going with that. It's funny, growing up in high school and stuff like that. Of course, for me, I was not, you know, I was not getting in trouble like that. I was not running the streets like that. And so, of course, and then the way that I talk, a lot of times I enunciated the words and stuff like that. So, yeah, maybe got called a square, maybe got called other names, got called the Oreo, stuff like that. Um, and I like where he's going with it. If you didn't hear what he said, he's talking about he's proud of the quote unquote squares, from the neighborhoods because we were the ones that toughed it out and weren't getting in trouble and stuff like that. Not saying I was perfect at all, but I really liked that reel and it kind of kept me motivated to that, like, yeah, sometimes when you're younger, people say stuff and you might get kind of put in a box and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I'm proud of being strong and being tough and staying out of the streets. And I'm hoping that, a lot of these younger kids, people in younger generations can pick up on the fact that, your peers, especially when you're younger, they're not really, well, I'll say the ones that I was around and the ones that I kind of see. But they're not really gonna be, oh my gosh, you're doing so good reading those books and stuff like that. They're not really gonna be on that. They're gonna be, oh, what's up, man? Let's go to the park. Oh, you not, oh, you whack, man. They're gonna kind of do that to you, but really, you're showing signs of strength. So, if you're that person that maybe feel like you don't fit in, and people might be calling you weak or you soft and stuff like that, just keep moving in the right direction. As long as you got a good game plan and you kind of know where you're going, as long as you know that street life is not it's not always cracked up what it's cracked up to be, and a lot of those people maybe have worse struggles because of the choices that they made, and it's like just stay on the right track, just keep doing your thing. Stay out the streets, stay in the house. If you're in school, stay in the books, things like that. And then as far as me as the life coach, I can do the academic coaching. I would prefer, sixth grade and less, just because I taught fifth, fourth, and third, so I'm pretty good with knowing the standards and stuff like that with the public schools. If you're older, just know I can kind of help motivate you and help you stay on track. I may not be able to, get you to those goals as far as understanding what's going on in the books, because a lot of stuff I did not retain. But if you're in elementary school and your kid's struggling with, keeping up with the schoolwork, maybe you as the parent don't really know what's going on, or it's hard those concepts are hard. It's getting a little harder for the fifth grade elementary school kids with the workload and everything. If you're that person, and you're trying to figure out a way to keep the kid on track, contact me, because I can help. And if I don't know the standards and how to teach them to the kid and how to tutor the kid, so to speak, in that aspect, I can figure out how to get them in the right place. So again, with me being a life coach, I can do that for you as a service, where you're paying me for it, yes, but I'm able to kind of take it and run with it. So if you're telling me, hey, I need my kid to learn how to spell or something like that, I can kind of help. We have that one-on-one time. There's always cases where, we try to one-on-one time and it might not work, or things like that. But it's definitely worth a shot to try that one-on-one and to get them in front of somebody maybe like, in my situation, maybe that they don't know, or maybe that they're not familiar with. So that way, when I'm entering into their life for that particular situation, that's the good thing about being a life coach. When I'm entering into that role, that's what I'm there for. So when I show up, Mondays at 7 p.m., or I'm calling on the phone, or we're doing the a screen call, they know it's time to get in the books. So that kind of sets up that precedent. So yeah, you're paying for the service. I know out of pocket fees sometimes concern people, but I'm willing to work with people on price and things of that nature. But at the end of the day, what you really want is for them to have that dedicated time to sit there and do this every week. Monday at 6, this is what we're doing. Monday at 6, so it's the expectation, and then you can build more and more and more into it. So stay out of the streets, stay inside, stay in the books, and if you need someone to kind of help motivate your kid, contact me. I got you.